It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play action now. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
He's got his big tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's in for the two-point conversion to make it 16-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. This one deep and looking for Melton. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
On 2nd down, Love. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Love will lead the offense, looking to go for 2 here.
Here we go. Red, yellow. Hut.
They'll look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Hardy now with the return. Whoa. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Here's 2nd and 9.
180. Set up.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
3rd and 6.
180.
Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's caught. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Love to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson.
Snap. Ready. 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 Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Set, cut. Set, cut.
Back to throw. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pistol formation with Jackson. This one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. That is caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the toss right side to Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up to the 42.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
43 rail. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
A quick throw right side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Jackson up top again. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now they are in business, inside the 15-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
Blue striker. Here we go, set. Red cycle. Hut, hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one deep and looking for Melton. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That one incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
10 cycle. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick-6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick-6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick-6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This returnable with Reed. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Come on, set. Six, seven. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he will score. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
That ties the game at 29.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it on first down with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, report! Report!
Jackson looking to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. He'll find Aguilar. Complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. 2nd down. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
2nd and 6 at the Packers' 38-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Ready.
Here's first down.
Field left. Set.
To throw is Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's caught. And he'll be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here we go.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Check cut.
Here's Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go now. White. Cut.
Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Bo Melton. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, shot! What shot? What shot?
From the gun, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to try it here again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Jackson now. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready. Edo blue. Opposite. Green. Ready.
To throw is Love. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, there's really 2 schools of thought, Mike. You have yourself the lead in the 4th quarter, and a lot of people just say, let's sit on it, let's play smart. Just don't give anything to the opposing team to let themselves back in the game. Well, that's exactly what they almost did here. They put the ball in the air, tried to remain aggressive, and they're lucky it didn't come back to bite them.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
Check. Here we go.
They'll go with the sneak. And this is going to be a touchdown.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans, black.